Hello children, good morning. You are well, fine, good. Take care of yourself and of the family also. Always thank God for whatever you are and keep praying for yourself and for the whole world. Okay, now we'll continue our chapter 14 that we were doing. We were learning about our government. You remember? We learnt about our government. Okay, our government is also called central government, which looks after the whole country, union government. Okay, and we learnt about also organs of government: executive, legislative and judiciary. Okay, we also learned in the previous class about Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha members, and about our central government. Okay, president is the head, then prime minister is the one who is actually running the country. He has council of ministers. Now after seeing the central government, today we have to see state government. Okay, we have to see state government. So we'll go to page number 72. Okay, so every state has its own government. Okay, so we have 28 states. All 28 states have their own government and a leader to run it with a council of minister. Okay, as I told you previously, our whole nation, okay, in all 28 are looked after by, or union territories also is looked after by central government, but each state has its own government. Okay, the people of state, okay, let's take UP government. Okay, we are at present in Uttar Pradesh. So when we look at Uttar Pradesh people or UP state elects members of legislative assembly. Okay, so the particular state people will choose uh, MLAs, members of legislative assembly. From each district a member is chosen. Okay, many stand, बहुत सारे लोग खड़े होते हैं इलेक्शन में, लेकिन उनमें से कोई एक जीतता है ना. Okay, so the governor is the head of the state. Like we learnt about central government, president is the head. Okay, so here in state government, governor is the head. He will elect the chief minister. Chief minister will have council of ministers to work with him. Here also the real power is actually in the hand of chief minister. Okay, so we look at the book. The governor is the head of the state. Governor is appointed by the president. Okay, for each state a governor is appointed by whom? The appointed by the president. The governor appoints the chief minister, who is the leader of majority in the assembly, and then governor will elect, okay, elect a chief minister from the majority winning party. Who is the leader of majority party. जो भी मेजॉरिटी पार्टी आई है, जिसको भी सबसे ज्यादा वोट मिले हैं, जिस पार्टी को सीट मिली है, उसी पार्टी में से एक चीफ मिनिस्टर और एक लीडर को चूज करते हैं. दिस इज नोन एज चीफ मिनिस्टर. चीफ मिनिस्टर अपॉइंट्स हिज काउंसिल ऑफ मिनिस्टर्स who assist him or her. Okay, who is the what we say is your council of ministers helps the chief minister to run the state properly. Clear this paragraph? Okay, so we learnt about state government. State government head is the governor. Governor is elected by president. Okay, and chief minister is elected by governor. And who is chief minister? Majority winning, okay, majority party who is getting majority of seat, that party in assembly, whose leader will be chief minister. Okay, and chief minister will choose his council of minister who will help him to run the state properly. Run the state properly means administer, शासन अच्छे से करना, उस particular state को develop करना. Okay, that second paragraph of is this: The administration is run by Council of Ministers headed by Chief Minister. So administration of a particular state is done by Council of Minister, जिसमें कैबिनेट मिनिस्टर्स होते हैं ना, जिसमें ज़्यादा important responsibilities वाली duties होती हैं, and Chief Minister will be the head of that Council of Ministers. Okay, and the strength of assembly, हर एक assembly का, हर एक legislative assembly के members की अलग अलग what we say number is there depending upon the size of the state. अगर कोई state बहुत बड़ी है, उसमें लोग ज़्यादा है, तो उसमें असेंबली में लोग ज़्यादा होंगे, ठीक है, उस ग्रुप में लोग ज़्यादा होंगे. और कोई स्टेट छोटी है, ओके, और इट इज़ स्मॉल, members and population is less, then members in the assembly, legislative assembly, members will be less. Okay, so this we have learned in the second paragraph. Legislative members are not fixed in the assembly. It depends upon the size of the state and population of the state. If the population is more, then the number of members is also more, and if the population is less, then the number of members in assembly is also less. Clear first paragraph and second paragraph? Okay, so we learned about state government. State government looks after a particular state, which is head is your governor, who is appointed by president. Governor elects the chief minister, who is the leader of majority party in the assembly. जिस भी लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली में जिसको भी मेजॉरिटी पार्टी वाले लीडर को सेलेक्ट करते हैं एज चीफ मिनिस्टर. Then chief minister will choose his cabinet ministers or council of ministers to help him look after different departments. है ना, बहुत सारी चीजें होती हैं एक स्टेट में. Okay, then we learnt about number of members in the assembly depends upon the size of the state. Whether that state is big or population is big, तो members भी assembly में group में ज़्यादा होंगे. Clear? Now your two works that you have to find out the name of governor of UP and also how many members are there in legislative assembly in Uttar Pradesh. Okay, you can find it easily because you all are very fast in looking at Google. I know you can search. If not, after teaching this chapter in exercises, I will be giving that also to you, some points. But better before that, you find out who is the governor of UP, who is the chief minister. Everybody knows very nicely who is the chief minister, na? Everybody. And Yogi Adityanath, yeah. And who is how many members are there in legislative assembly in Uttar Pradesh. All right. Now we will see the next thing. There is central government. There is another one is your state government. Now we have union territories. Union territories are 9 at present in in India. And each union territory, like state chief minister is responsible is for particular state. Okay. But for the union territory, central government is responsible for it. The power is in the hand of central government. So union territories are looked after by central government. Okay. For central government chooses a lieutenant governor to look after a union territory. A union territory is also a particular territory, land area with boundaries. But why it is called union? Because it is looked after by the union or central government. Clear? Now here the powers are in the hand of lieutenant governor, deputy governor, who is appointed by president. Some union territories are like Chandigarh, Dadra and Nagar Haveli, Daman and Diu, Lakshadweep, Ladakh, Andaman and Nicobar Island are without legislature. So it's not necessary that our union territories will also have their legislature. उनकी भी विधान सभा होंगी. Not necessary. They will not have assembly. So these places which I told you, Chandigarh, Dadra and Nagar Haveli, Daman Diu, Lakshadweep, okay, Andaman and Nicobar, Ladakh, these places do not have the legislative assemblies. Now they are directly governed by the lieutenant governor in the name of president. So they don't have a particular group of people, legislative assembly. Here who is looking after the union territory is lieutenant governor, who is chosen by the president. Clear? On the other hand, I told you some union territories, okay, Ladakh, I told you about Chandigarh, Dadra Nagar Haveli, Andaman and Nicobar, they do not have I told you they do not have legislature. Whereas another point you can see, like NCT of Delhi, Delhi is also a union territory, Puducherry, Jammu and Kashmir, they have their own assemblies. They have their own assemblies. Elected MLAs and elected chief ministers. Na? In Delhi, they have their own chief minister. Okay, they have their own assemblies. So even such union territories, the balance of administrative power is tilted in the favor of lieutenant governor. So some union territories have got assemblies, some union territories do not have assemblies. Okay, some union territories have chief ministers, but most of the power is in the hand of the lieutenant governor in all the union territories. Clear? Union territories, I told you state, India is divided into different states. So state government, a particular state government has got governor, chief minister, council of ministers to look after. Union territory do not have any particular what we say government to go look after. Here the central government will look after that particular union territories. Some union territories are looked after by chief ministers also. Some have assemblies, some do not have assemblies. But most of the power in union territories lies in the hand of the lieutenant governor. Okay, next we have judiciary. I had told you about when we learnt about organs of the government, that there is executive who runs the country, there is legislature who makes the law, and there is judiciary who looks after that all the rules which are made, policies which are made are followed regularly with the laws according to law. So next we have judiciary, okay, in the book. So judiciary takes the maintenance of law and order, that सब चीज कानून के हिसाब से हो, that is seen by the judiciary. So it consists of a network of judicial bodies, law courts. So we have some judicial bodies, we have some law courts. The highest court in the justice, we know the highest court in India is the Supreme Court, okay, which is in Delhi, which is also called as apex court, highest court, Supreme Court, okay. The Chief Justice of India is appointed by the President. The President appoints other judges for the High Court also, okay. But it is not all in the hand of the President. Actually, they are chosen by some Chief Justice of some Chief Judges and the what we say, some ministers, okay. And then the assent is put by the President. So Chief Justice of India and other High Court judges are elected by the whom, appointed by the President, okay. So High Court is the second highest court, and there what we say not all states have High Court, okay. It not necessary कि सारी state में एक High Court हो. Sometimes one High Court has to look after 2 or 3 states also. That is said in the second paragraph. The High Court is the highest court of the state. पूरी country की सबसे highest court is Supreme Court, and in each state there is a High Court, which is the highest court of a state. There is a provision of High Court in every state. सब state में एक High Court है, but not necessary. Some states and some union territories share a common High Court. So some union territories will share a High Court with the state High Court. Okay. So one High Court may have to look after a union territory also and a state also. Okay. And after the High Court we have District Court. They deal with the cases of judicial problems of particular district. Now you must be watching news, so much of the news is going on, the court cases and all, about so many news of Sushant and all. So you must be watching, okay? So they are looking after the judicial activities. Now clear about the judiciary to look after that everything works according to law and order. So Supreme Court is the highest in the country. High Court is highest in state, and High Court may look after one state and some union territories also. District courts are there to look after the problems in the district level. Clear? Union territories are looked after by the central government, and state government has a particular state government with the governor, chief minister and council of minister to look after it. Clear? So this is about today's. We have completed the chapter. You read it and just try to understand. You can ask me also on Saturday by calling me. My number is available to you, and it's, if it is possible, I will make you to understand it again if it's not clear to you. But before that, your duty is to read it and watch it again, maybe twice, and read the book properly. And after this, after understanding the chapter, you also have a work of finding some work I gave you. Governor of UP, chief minister, you must be knowing how many members are there in legislative assembly in Uttar Pradesh. Clear? Okay. So do this and study well, enjoy your life, but be prepared for your future by studying nicely. Thank you. Have a good day.